What's up 10x devs? React is taking the digital stage by storm with over millions of downloads and installs on NPM, and is becoming the go-to for web applications and websites. We're here to figure out why. We're here to talk about 4 main reasons why React is blown up and is becoming everybody's go-to. So, starting off with, the first thing is its component-based architecture. React's got secret sauce, its components. Think of this as kind of like DNA for your application. They're tiny, reusable, and when they're combined, they form life, or in this case, a website. React is also declarative, which means that you don't really have to tell it exactly what to do line by line. You can just say, hey, do this with one line, and then there's kind of some things that happen under the hood that allow for your application to really come to life with React. So it's more declarative. It's not so much telling it step by step, but it's just saying, hey, make me a sandwich. I don't care like what's in the sandwich, just make me the sandwich. Its second thing is the speed and efficiency. In the race of web performance, React is basically the Usain Bolt of libraries and frameworks. React is so awesome and fast because of this thing called the virtual DOM. In a simple way, virtual DOM basically copies the original DOM and will only refresh and change whether that original DOM has changed. And then it'll copy that over to the virtual DOM and it'll only look at that, and it'll compare the virtual DOM and the original DOM over and over, and if there's no change, then there will be no refreshes, causing for faster optimization and time. Another thing with React Speed is that it batches its updates, meaning that it will batch a bunch of state updates into one big refresh and reload instead of making all those individual refreshes, which makes it a lot faster. Think of you have 5 updates, instead of refreshing 5 times, you refresh 1 time and change all those at the same time. The third thing is this rich user experience. Have you ever walked onto a freshly waxed floor and you're like, wow, this is nice and smooth and I could basically glide across this? That's what it feels like when you're working with React. React is an easy setup. You set it up, you tell it what you want, it spits out back what you need, and it's really nice to use. It's user friendly in my opinion, and I think that that's another reason why React is actually so popular at the moment. On top of that, hooks are a big thing with React. These custom built-in default hooks allow for you to basically be more declarative, like I've mentioned before, with React, and just tell it what you want and it'll spit back out what you need. The fourth and final thing, remember to keep watching because I have a bonus here coming up soon, is that the community and the backing. The reason people like React so much is that it's an open source library. It's not a framework. So if you've ever looked up anything about React, you've probably seen a bunch of libraries on it as well. It's open source, so people can add and adjust things and basically make it their own. So that's what people like about it. They like the open freedom and free will to be able to change and choose what they want in different areas of a web application, use it in their own. If you've looked at the Stack Overflow, you can see that most web developers use React. React is by far one of the most popular frameworks and open source libraries that there are for web development. Bonus tip right here. While React offers a lot for you, just because there's a lot to pick from doesn't mean that you should choose exactly everything. With that being said, the reason you shouldn't is because you could overload your project. So be wise whenever you're picking different technologies and libraries for your React projects. Did you find out all the hype about React? And did you also like the video? If you did, then I'd appreciate it if you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'd also like for you to join the Discord in the description down below, where we're helping people break into tech all the time. And if you know anything else that I'd left out or why you think React is so popular as well, then I'd like for you to comment that down below. And I'll catch you guys in this video over here. We're talking about some more coding stuff, so that way we can keep prospering and keep learning. Thank you 10x devs, and I'll see you guys in that video.